Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Michael Wright, and I'm in this contest right here. It's Asia Loves a $2,500 contest right here, and basically what it is you're gonna do a video for 30 days straight. And me, when I do something, I like to go all in. I like the big dog it. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So. I don't want to half-ass it, so to speak. So find myself doing videos super late at night, and trying to balance everything from running a company and doing this, and it's not easy, and it's not easy because I just don't know what I don't know, right? So don't know what I don't know yet, and I'm starting to know what I don't know already as I'm learning how to use programs and things like that. And we had this amazing live event today with, Dr. Vincent Ortega Jr. and Asia Love, and these guys on the Saturday Webby. It was really, really heartfelt. It was raw. It was real, and you know, we started talking about everybody's background because it was just St. Patty's Day, and Dr. Vincent Ortega Jr. let us know that his mom was straight from Ireland. He lived in Ireland. He's from Ireland, and he's got dual citizenship, which is super cool. You know what I mean? It's actually pretty rad. But anyways, everybody was really connected, I guess, in this Webby that we all had together, and it was like a beautiful thing, and everybody started opening up, like what their background is, and it's just amazing because there's so many people from all around the world. It's pretty amazing how you know the world is seemingly far apart, but when we're all getting together, it's like we're right there with one another, and it's different when you're learning and people are being supportive. It's a real supportive community. So it was moving. So we started learning things about each other as individuals and people, and that's such an important part of networking. And you know the saying goes, your net worth is what your network is. You know what I mean? So the bigger your network, the bigger your net worth. And that is true. And when you have a network, like the one that is getting created here at the Online Business app, it's going to be off the chain. It's just, there's too much realness going on. It's like, uh, it's basically a couple things kind of wrapped up in one. I feel like it's like it's like the law of magnetism, and if you guys are unfamiliar, there is something called the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, and maybe I'll make a video series about that actually, and I'll get into that for you guys later date in the future. Apologize, I'm super tired because it dawned on me today that this is only the sixth time I've ever tried to make a video in my life. And I see people like Ryan and Nick, and these guys are crushing it on videos, Like Nick Anderson is the whole reason why I'm here because, I ran into some of his videos back in the day, and I would just watch every single one. And then, when Ryan, came on board, and, Ryan was just crushing it, and, just seeing him from his first video, today that we were talking about, which I've actually seen before, and seeing how he's just so, just comfortable on camera and stuff. It really is inspirational. You know what I mean? It lets you know that not only is it possible, it makes perfect sense. That everybody had to get uncomfortable at one time. And I was reading through a couple of Facebook posts and complimenting people on their stuff, and a lot of people making videos, by the way, which is amazing. And I want to shout out all of you guys. You guys are unbelievable, really. And whenever I see these guys, I was reading some of the posts and, you know, seeing how a person like Ryan's experiences and seeing his first video, how it resonates with, how raw it is, and then doesn't take long when you really do videos every single day to really, start to get more comfortable in your own skin and, it's starting to be more just you. Because in the beginning, you're like nervous Nelly and, nervous about everything. But, after a while, gosh, you're just hanging out with you, like the more raw you are and the more real you are, the more people are going to really like you for you. And, I wanted to share, the rawness of it because, you know, it was such a moving event today, and it was an abundantly generous event with, giving us discounts for the Babes Mastermind, which is really about saying, hey guys, pay this very relatively incredibly small amount of money to get a ticket into the mastermind because you're going to learn stuff in this mastermind, that is going to benefit you in your life, and the same thing for, all the OBA masterminds, on Tuesday with Nine Figure Club. So it really, really, is a beautiful thing if you really stand back and think about it, where you're paying just a relatively small amount of money to basically get a ticket into the token gated communities. You're going to learn all this amazing stuff, and then that ticket over time is naturally going to appreciate in value, and you can sell that ticket and get back not just the money that you spent on the ticket, which is really money on education for yourself. You get to take that education and in a sense gift it to somebody else, and then they can take that ticket and have that same experience and gain that knowledge that you gained throughout that whole process. If you think about like going to school, say you want to be a lawyer or you want to be a doctor or you just, want to have a college degree, whenever you go to school, you educate yourself, you are bettering yourself as a person, no doubt. But when you come out of school, you come out of school with an amazing amount of debt hanging over your head. And then, you're responsible for that debt, but that debt was in trade for that education. Well, if you think about the value of what you're getting out of these masterminds and even the Webby today, which is absolutely amazing, you really start to think about you're getting an education at the highest level, and it's up to you to do whatever you want at that education at a price that is so astronomically low, and then to be able to take your ticket into the education, take that ticket, be able to hold on to it over time or sell it immediately. And that ticket, that NFT, has a value where you can not only get back all of the initial investment into your education, into yourself, someone else gets a chance to invest into themselves, and you can potentially make money from earning and learning. So it's just, you really start to wrap your head around it and you guys start to see the bigger picture from like far back. It is pretty amazing thing that we got going on over here. And I just feel blessed to be a part of it. So, you know, um, got off on a little bit of a tangent, but I feel like that is okay. So I'm gonna bring it all back to making videos, and making videos is not easy. It's certainly not. And one thing about the videos, is they are effective. They are very effective. In fact, one of the things that I had happen after since I've made my video is I've seen a drastic increase in the number of friends visiting and lead generation coming in and purchases, in my back office. So I kind of went back and I had I have a business mindset anyway because I'm a serious guy that likes to have a lot of fun when I have fun and but ultimately in my back of my mind I'm still serious about everything. That's why I want to make sure all those videos are pimping, I want to make sure those thumbnails are on point, because I don't want to half-ass it, I got a reputation to uphold, you know what I mean? So anyways, I'm rambling because I'm stupid tired because I'm trying to figure out how to use all this software and I realize I've been doing all this and it's only been like 5 or 6 days or something. So, anyways, say that all to say this, making videos is not easy and first day you do it's going to be horrible or you might be nervous. You might be, completely just horrified at yourself. You might take 100 times, take it over and over like I do, because I start saying, well, maybe I could do a little better, or I do it and I watch it and I'm like, I could have added this information or that information. 'Cause I want to make sure that videos have value, and I think that is important. That if I'm going to take up, your time, that when you're watching this, you either get an education or you get an entertainment. So, hopefully you're entertained. You know what I mean? But ultimately, that you're getting something from it that either makes you want to come back and revisit it and or, share it with other people. So that's kind of the concept here. And but I want to say is videos are effective, like very effective. And the more comfortable you get behind the camera, the faster your affiliate business is going to grow. And I can see that firsthand. I saw, like I said, my purchases increase and everything increased ever since I did a video. In fact, I noticed in the last, 5, 6 days, however many videos it's been, that the numbers started jumping up, and it can't all just be from sharing all the stuff. It has to be from increasing not only what you're doing with Facebook or with Twitter or Instagram or anything else that you're into, TikTok or whatever. It's a combination of piggybacking, kind of like I used to do years ago uh, in the yellow page industry. I used to work in that industry, and I learned a lot. And we used to do cross-selling and cross-advertisements where if you're in, like, say, a newspaper, the radio, the TV, the internet, so on and so forth, when you combine all these things, each one individually might get 5% or 3% or 4% or 7%. But if you combined everything together, the combination of everything, you're going to get like 20, 30, 40% conversions and touch rates back then. And this is like, long before the internet is the way it is today. You know what I mean? Like, this is a hot minute ago. So I think the Yellow Page company I worked for years ago when I was younger, I left because I knew that they were going to go out of business. And ironically enough, 4 years later, they did. Um, anyways, I say that, I'll say this. Yeah, don't do videos tired. It's harder. I say that to say this. And let's say this, that it's not easy doing these things, but they are productive. So when you combine those things like videos along with your your Facebook, along with your Twitter, along with everything else you got going on in Instagram or TikTok or maybe Snapchat or whatever else you got going on, that the combination of everything is greater than the sum of the ones individually. So put the work in and the results will take care of themselves. That has been the truest thing ever when it's ever come to anything in sales or anything that you do in life. And having to have a crazy learning curve in the beginning, once you get more comfortable with it, it's going to be easier. At least these are the things I tell myself. And I do believe that to be true. So I wanted to say thank you for an amazing Saturday live event. Vincent and Asia. I think that everybody was, opening up a little bit and getting out of their shells. I think that the core people that had the ability to attend the events and some of the new people, that had a chance over the last, couple events as their first times and them to, open up and, make videos and do everything was a more than just a learning experience. I think it was a bonding experience. So, we have friends all over the world, and if there's anything I can do for any of you, if I can do it, I absolutely will. Um, anyways, I'm rambling, so I hope this was inspirational. And if it wasn't, then I appreciate the 16 minutes of airplay to go towards getting, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time so we can get monetized, because that is also a piece in the puzzle. If you stand back and you listen to each and every one of these guys between Nick and Ryan and Leisha and Vince, these guys are telling you if you focus on one thing first, and once you get good at that, you go to the next thing. And once you get good at that, you go to the next thing, and the next thing you know, it's like the sum of all those little pieces coming back together, like I was talking about before. And then your videos are crushing it. Your Facebook is growing exponentially because they saw your video, and then they shared your video with another person, and then the algorithm is picking it up because people are like, "Yo, check out this." Dude over here who thinks he's the shit. And next thing these guys are like, wow, these guys are, for real. They're really doing it because, we're sharing everybody's stuff and seeing success, not just from one person, but from multiple people. And I can see how this thing is going to work. So I appreciate it. I gotta stop rambling. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for spending your time with me this evening, and I look forward to crushing the next couple of videos. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be a lot of fun, especially when you watch them replays. All right, y'all. Have a great night. Stay blessed. Peace.